Hi, I'm Roux. I'm the Manager Employment Equity at Lonmin Platinum. We're a platinum mine in the northwest province in the Republic of South Africa. We have approximately 25,000 employees, and we mine platinum group metals. As with the Greater South Africa, we also have certain commitments in terms of women in mining, as put out in our social and labour plan, or as we have made commitments in our social and labour plan to the Department of Mineral and Energy Affairs. Our role, we basically report to two government departments, Department of Mineral and Energy Affairs and the Department of Labour. So our role is more, it's a legislative role where there's compulsory reports that we have to send in. We have various things that we have to prepare for during the year, visits, inspections, labour inspectors that want certain things that we prepare for. In terms of women in mining more specific, I think there are a number of issues there. I think the one being that it's relatively new. It's not brand new, but it's relatively new. So there are still growing pains, and I think in general the South African society is still grappling with getting women coming into the working place. There have been some great advancements, and a number of very positive things have happened. So it's not all doom and gloom. However, there are still a number of challenges, and I think there's a lot of cultural issues, there are a lot of social issues, there are a lot of discriminatory issues that still exist quite strongly that have to be dealt with. Then there are a lot of practical issues as well in terms of infrastructure, simple things like change houses, protective equipment suitable for women. We have issues like pregnancy, and a number of issues that we have to deal with. So that is like a mountain to most typical line supervisors and managers. And when they're confronted with this initially, they immediately just kick their heels in and say, no, that's it just won't work. It's a slow process. We're slowly identifying the different areas and working on those areas, and really starting to identify some champions to help us phase it in, and because it's not a case of just, we could just recruit 1,000 women tomorrow, no problem, but you'd probably lose 1,000 within the next 2 months. So it's a case of being ready, set up, and having everything in place as well to deal, because it is quite a change for the industry. That's the one issue. The other issue goes about the integration of women into the workplace in terms of society in general and our communities, and the positive spin-offs in terms of that. And I think that's the non-tangible bit that most line managers are not aware of, and they don't understand, and they're still grappling with. And I think that's where we could make a good business case as well, and really sell it and market it, and I think it's really, it shouldn't be a mandatory, legally type pushed effort. It should really be a natural process that should take place, and I think it's a lot of good things are happening, and it's a matter of time before these things will just happen naturally, and there will be no discrimination in terms of gender or whatever, and they'll be looking at the right person for the job, and I think that's when the playing fields are leveled, and it's going to happen. Yeah, it'll happen, and we're working at that.